Always
win
win.
that argument.
I
man.
win most arguments I'm in. All right, hello. You like that
Hello.
playful banter that we do
Oh,
as the show gets rolling? It's like a newscast.
It is. It's like a bad newscast.
Well, it's the opposite. You know, it's
Oh,
like
good
it's like
newscast.
kind of how when we end the show, we like pretend like we're doing witty banter as the show fades out,
And
like
it
a
keeps on
newscast.
going, but
And then it's like when you loop back around to the next episode, we're still bantering.
it's
It's
true.
like we never leave
it
this
never
spot.
ends. We never leave.
It never ends. Hey, Thomas, how's it going? You are early. Wow, you came in quick. You beat Jody against it.
Early-ish. Nah,
Well-
man. You just got in here.
Well, Jody, last week I think Jody got the first one. Jody got the first hello.
It's true.
Yeah, man, it's always fun to see who gets in there first. It's
I
always
think he left.
no, I think that's probably fine.
No, I'm sure it's fine.
That's one of those things where like it definitely if it happened, it was a technical difficulty.
Yeah, I'm sure Thomas wouldn't leave us, right,
Thomas
Thomas?
wouldn't leave us. Thomas would never leave us.
Never.
Absolutely not. That's enough. That's enough witty banter. I think we're
think
very
so.
witty individuals. I think I'm gonna move
I think it's time to go to comics.
into comics.
Right.
You like comic books?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's still here.
Yeah, I'm more of a. He was at In and Out. Now he's back.
In and out. He's good. He's good.
Yeah. I hate comics actually.
No,
I'm a
you
manga
don't.
guy. I just
So why?
big anime dude.
No.
You know what I love? I love Batman more than Batman. I love Batgirls. Number
Oh,
7.
there.
Hey-o.
Good.
Batgirls is one of my favorite books, and you didn't know this was an ongoing, right?
Dude, I thought it was this miniseries.
Man,
I really did.
it's incredible. And ignore the fact that Barbara Gordon is front and center. She is featured in the book, but it's all about Sandra Kane and Stephanie Brown.
Yeah, technically Stephanie Brown's like a Batgirl either.
She is now.
Is she?
Well, she was a Batgirl in New 52. They retconned that. Then they added it back. And
I thought she was still spoiler.
no, it's because she was Spoiler and Cass was Orphan, and now they're back to being Batgirls.
No. Oh, okay, I see.
That's why the book is called
I know,
Batgirls.
that's why
It's like the
it's called
Flash.
Batgirls.
All 3 of them are Batgirl.
Man,
Even though Oracle,
I'd rather be a Flash.
I mean, yeah.
It's fine. That's
You don't wanna be a
Oracle,
Batgirl?
That's spoiler down there, and then that's I forgot her name.
Orphan.
That's
Cassandra Cain.
Yeah,
Cass,
Cassandra.
the best character ever.
I do love Cassandra Cain, but I forgot her superhero name.
Man, you know what is disappointing about DC this week was we got such a few stock of DC books that pretty much Stephanie Brown and I are totally related. Hey, that's impressive. But but pretty much any book that we got for DC this week, we have like the one for the shelf,
Yep.
and that's it. So anything that gets claimed, it's here and gone. But I will take the time to point out for Batgirls number 7 here, the last arc just finished. This is the start of a brand new arc, aka new jumping on point.
I'm gonna have to read it.
So worth pointing out. Yeah, you got to read it. Everyone should read Batgirls if they have not been reading.
It's gonna suck over some of my
Batgirls.
friends ago.
Yeah, when it'll take one person to claim it, and then it's gone because the only single copy we have. We don't even have a variant cover,
No,
which
it's
is
just-
so disappointing. The variant cover
no,
is so
it's
good.
just that single one.
Yeah, that's it. Man, you know what else I like?
It's your cover.
Batman.
There it is.
Batman Urban Legends featuring Ace the Bat Hound, his final part in this ongoing anthology that he's had.
My favorite Bat family member.
Ace
The
the, Bat
dog.
Hound. The dog.
The dog, Ace the Bat Hound. It's either that or Batcow.
Bat Cow's pretty good.
I do love Batcow.
Canon too.
I
Bat Cow
love,
is
I love
very
the
canon.
conversation between like I can't remember who it is, but it's like them and Jason, and it's like, so where's you keep the cow?
It's just like it's because like Damien like forces him to keep it because Damien loves animals.
I also love animals. I'm
I
just
mean,
like Damien.
You're
except
just
less
like
murderous.
Damien, except without the assassin training.
Yes, exactly.
Ace the best.
Dude, Thomas gets it.
I believe, yeah. So this is if anyone's been keeping up with the Zatanna arc as well, this is the ending of the Zatanna arc. Very cool. And we have I just mentioned it. Here is one of our variant covers for Batman Urban Legends featuring Zatanna.
My girl Zatanna, bro. I love Zatanna.
If you watch Young Justice, I know like you're a big Young Justice fan. She's so cool in that.
She is. She's probably one of the better parts of season 4.
No, man, season 4 doing Heroes in Crisis.
You know, doing Heroes of Crisis.
Woo!
Season 5.
Yeah. Also
We're not gonna talk about that though, because we're still talking about Batman Urban Legends.
Urban Legends number 16, same variant cover, also, or not the same variant cover, same comic, another variant cover featuring the other big storyline in this, the New Birds of Prey.
See, it's Batman.
It's Batman. Well, it's people in Gotham. They
Okay.
should have called this one Gotham. There's another book that's called Gotham, but
We're
this
not there
one,
yet.
yeah, we're not there yet. That's
that one's the Batman.
this one. What do you think about this Birds of Prey lineup? Do you recognize any of these characters?
I know Katana.
Lady Shiva
I do know Lady Shiva, of course.
and
Okay, isn't that that's not
Miracle
Joker.
Molly,
Okay, let's say that's not Joker's daughter.
Joker's daughter.
Like,
Oh,
what is she doing here?
that's a trash character.
We don't talk about her. I mean, she had Joker's face for a bit.
Katana, who else? Yeah, so yeah, as I said again, Katana, Miracle Molly from this recent Batman run, and Lady Shiva. I don't know this other character.
It's Batman.
It's Batman. It's always Batman. That's just how it goes. You know what's not Batman? Milestone Comics, because we can't fit Batman into it. So we have the Blood Syndicate, number 2.
There we go.
Man, do you know anything about the Blood Syndicate?
I know nothing about the Blood Syndicate, genuinely.
What about Milestone in general?
Nope.
So Milestone was DC's attempt at getting more diversity into comics back in the 90s. That's where Static Shock came from. And so all those stories is to get black creators in and like black creator-owned characters as well. Is a whole thing. So they give it their own Earth, typically, like Static Shock for a lot of the times is not on the main DC Earth. But now they're bringing it back, and they're once again going to separate them from their own Earths into their own world.
Earth Prime.
Earth Prime, yeah, no. It's
No.
like Earth M, I think. Because Milestone. You
Sure.
get it?
Sure, I get I get it.
Why not?
But they're both whatever.
What you wearing, Tyler? The hair is sort of covering up. This is a Mortis t-shirt, one of my favorite obscure wrestlers. Anytime I'm wearing a shirt, it's gonna be a wrestling t-shirt.
Speaking of wrestlers, okay, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
We'll
I'm
get to
excited to talk about that. But yeah, so the Blood Syndicate, this is like Milestone's team book, except what makes them separate from like the Avengers of Justice League is they're a gang.
Is Static Shock there?
Static Shock is not there.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
he's pretty cool.
Mortis, OMG, yeah, Mortis is sweet. But yeah, the Blood Syndicate, they're a gang. They're like the Crips and the Bloods if they get superpowers,
I see.
and that's what
Okay.
makes them so cool. I love the Blood Syndicate. Here we have some variant covers. Here we have this individual here looking very cool. I like the character profile ones.
Yeah.
Those variants are always very nice.
9.
And then we have DC. DC's big about supporting Pride, so we have our Pride variant cover featuring one of the
Marvel.
characters in this story. Super cool. Marvel's
We'll get the Marvel's Pride variant.
fully caught up with Death of Justice League and the Road to Crisis stuff. Oh man, have
So
you read
good,
have you
man.
read Dark Crisis yet, Thomas? It's
We got Dark Crisis number 1 out already.
oh man,
We
already
have a
out.
bunch of them out here at the Planet.
We have several copies of it. So good. And speaking of DC Pride, we have DC Pride Tim Drake special number 1, and by number 1 I mean it's a one shot.
Yeah, it's true, but it's also like super long.
Yeah, but you mentioned this to me earlier today. You were like, "Oh, this is old stories, isn't it?" I was like, "No, it's new." And then I flipped it open, and no, it's old stories.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
There's a brand new story in the back half of this
Okay.
that's very important for Tim's character. But the rest of it, this is a anthology featuring all of Tim's stories from Urban Legends.
that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, because like it has the story in which he comes out as bi. It has like the next story, the Christmas special one, where like Batman acknowledges it and like how they talk about it.
I was thinking, I read this whole thing before Tyler got here at work. I thought it was really good, but I was like, I swear that this is just old stuff.
Yeah, and then I was like, no,
I
it's
couldn't
new.
tell because it's like there's some new stuff in the back, and I was like,
The very back is new stuff, and that's a new, like I said, very important
dude,
issue.
I thought I was having like major deja vu.
Thought you had Dark Crisis in the pull list, but if not, I would appreciate if you grab one. Oh yeah, we got
Oh, dude.
plenty of copies. I will grab one for
Boxes.
you, Thomas. Absolutely. Here's our other variant, once again showing off Tim and Bernard Dowd. What do you think about Bernard Dowd?
Bernard is a good character with a bad name.
It's an unfortunate name.
It's really an unfortunate name. Imagine going. I probably shouldn't say it. I guess my Bernard starts watching this later. Sorry to any Bernards out there.
If a Bernard is watching, they just tuned out.
Oh man.
They were like, these guys seem cool. Clicks immediately. Bernard's the worst name ever. And they just like
It's a fortunate
they
name.
hit that X in tears. You ruined the Bernard's day just now.
Sorry, Bernard. That'll be all right.
Pull Tim Drake special both covers, please. Absolutely. How's
What's
it
up, Ramel?
going, Ramel?
Oh, dude, his profile's back up.
His profile's back up. It's random. Sometimes it'll be like Facebook user, and we'll know who it is. But like,
It's the same thing every time. It's pull all of them.
also got a few indies to add to the pull list as well when we get there. Absolutely.
You got it, man.
All right, sounds good. Say, Lance, do you like Batman?
Dude, who doesn't like Batman?
What
I can't
about
wait for these
Future
next
State Batman? Did you?
37 Batman titles. I've already looked through these.
It's a lot of Batman.
It's a lot of Batman.
This is the deal with. I know you know what Future State is.
I know the deal with Future State, and I know the deal with Future State Batman.
Yeah, so Future State. This is Future State Gotham. It's just
Yes.
all of those Future State Batman stories continuing in this. This is actually this is the last remnant of Future State.
I was like, because Future State got completely canceled
Yeah, it's over.
because 5G was supposed to happen, and then it
Yeah,
didn't.
and then it's like the Future State took its place and like kind of used elements from 5G.
Yep.
And then it came in, it went. This one,
Like that, honestly, like Future State meant nothing.
yeah. I mean, and now it's just like a fun alternate future for Batman. It's like, hey, you like Batman Beyond? This is that, but kinda.
it's that, but like less steampunk.
Yeah, here's
Yeah,
our
it's a big buff Batman.
yeah, here's our variant cover. It's a very like Dark Knight Returns Batman.
Very
He's
much.
so big. Like that's like the biggest Batman's ever been. Is Dark Knight Returns.
Dude, he's huge. He's like the
He's
whole.
so
Him and
yeah.
Superman both, dude, they're wide.
Well, Superman makes sense to be huge, but Batman, like, what kind of workout is it to get that buff?
Dude, he's
How much
a lot
money-
of creatine, dude.
Yeah, how much money and creatine and steroids does it take?
Nah, bro, he's all natural. You know what I'm saying?
Batman-
He just hits the gym.
Batman didn't get his 5G. Yeah, the a previous era of DC Comics, Thomas, was originally going to be called DC 5G.
Which Batman didn't go through.
Yeah, and it was a terrible name.
It was going rough too.
Right on top of when the 5G thing started. Pull Gotham both covers. We got you, Ramel.
It's a good choice. I like Future State though.
Yeah, Future State was good. It was like the better parts of what 5G would have been.
Yes,
Hey, Lance, you like Batman? Because I am Batman. Number
He's
10
Bat-
is out right now.
I get it. 'Cause he says that.
Because that's it. He says, I am Batman. In
He
his
says,
book.
I'm Batman. He said that a lot actually.
Yeah. That's actually dialogue is just him saying,
All
I
he
am
says.
Batman. Did you,
Why did you just break my legs? I was just trying to get across the street. I am Batman.
because I'm Batman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're poor and I'm Batman.
What are you gonna do? Call the police?
I mean, like,
Poor Batman, bro.
yeah, I mean, he's just in New York. Jace Fox is just trying to be Batman.
Oh, so
in New York.
that's Batman of New York.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
it
I
is.
have not been reading I Am Batman.
You have not? Okay, well, yeah, so this is of
was
course,
wondering.
he is kind of broken Detective Comics right now, if I remember correctly. That is true. Define broke. He's not broke like me. He's broke like he went from a billionaire to a millionaire. So sad.
Oh my god!
So
I
unfortunate.
can't believe he lost some money.
He lost some money. Wow, real tragic. But yeah, so I am Batman. This is Lucius Fox's son,
Yeah.
not Tim Fox, not Batman.
Not that one.
It's his brother, Jace.
Yes,
And so he is taking on the Batman mantle in New York because
I knew that Tim Fox's brother was the Batman of New York.
mhm.
But I had no clue when that happened or where it happened.
It happened through Future State, and then they brought it into the main timeline.
Okay.
One of those wacky things. Here's another shot of
That's
him.
kind of silly.
There you go.
Yep.
Nice variant cover there.
Him without the mask on too.
This would be a tip of my next store visit. Hey, I'll take it. Absolutely. This one's actually double sided. Look at that.
Oh, it continued. That's cool.
Wow. Can I open
like
this
a
without
dark
without hurting the book? Let's
course.
find out.
Easily.
Whoa, look at that. You want a good Jace Fox Batman poster? If you don't even care about the book,
Lois variant.
the Superman and Lois variant inside. I said, man, that Black Adam book inside. I can't wait to talk about that later when that comes out.
I can. Anyway,
Oh, come on. Anyways, up next, Jurassic League number 2 of 6, the Justice League, but dinosaurs.
it's better than it has any right to be.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
Legitimately, I like this series. I read issue 1.
Mhm.
I was not looking forward to it, but everybody was telling me here at the plant, they were like, "Oh, dude, it's really good. You got to read it." I read issue 1 while I was at the Greenville store on Saturday, and I was like, "Why? Why does DC pour their heart and soul into all of these like weird books like this one?"
DC was like, man, there's a lot of characters right now that need books, but what if we made the Justice League dinosaurs?
That'd be kind of cool. Like, what if that was like a Triceratops?
Is Batman a Triceratops?
No,
No, Batman's. I don't know what kind of dinosaur Batman is.
I don't know, bro. They all kind of look weird.
They do all kind of look weird. This is like seriously got me super into DC now. So a tip is the least I could probably do. Oh, thank you very much, Thomas. I really appreciate that. We'll have to weasel Katie into that, when she comes back and you never get replaced.
No, I'll never get replaced. I'm always gonna be here. They can't stop scheduling me. Nah,
Nah, here is a fossilized variant.
that was kind of depressing, honestly.
Well, I mean, they're all dinosaurs, so I
You're
guess
gonna die one day.
they all kind of have a
I
shelf
don't know. I
life.
feel like Superman probably would stop a meteor
Why is Dinosaur Superman a dino? Well, why is he Superman? Why is he Super Dino?
because he's different, bro.
Is he a dinosaur that came from another planet?
He's a dinosaur, dude. He's a cool.
You read the first issue.
Yeah, but he's a dinosaur.
They don't explain why he's a
They're dinosaurs, dude. I don't know what else you want me to say. Like, it's,
full Jurassic League both covers. We got you.
see,
Ramel.
Ramel gets it.
Yeah,
Ramel
honestly,
understands.
that's true. I mean, I like that. No matter how many questions I ask you about it, your only response is they're dinosaurs.
I mean, like, what else? What is there to say, dude? Don't look that deep into it.
Yeah, fair. Maybe I shouldn't question how a dinosaur Justice League works.
Yeah, just they're dinosaurs.
How many of them are
and
herbivores?
Some of them.
Are they?
No, they're dinosaurs.
Wonder Woman dinosaur is probably a herbivore.
I bet Batman would be.
Yeah, probably. Speaking of dinos, found that other pop I was looking for today, so I think I have the full Jurassic World collection. That one I got from y'all came in clutch.
There you go.
Nice. Yeah, we did have a lot of pops here at the planet. Always. If
we
anyone's
got a
ever
lot of
looking
those Jurassic World pops, dude.
Yeah, like the blue one I know everyone came looking for, and we got like one, and it came and went.
Immediately, dude.
Moving on to Naomi, number 4 of 6, season 2. Remember how Naomi was like the talk of the DC town, and then it just stopped?
immediately.
Shout
Which
out
is
to-
unfortunate. I haven't read season 2 yet, but
You liked
but-
season 1 a lot, didn't
Yeah,
you?
I thought it was really good, and then I watched the show, and I haven't watched the show past the second episode.
And no
So-
one ever will.
Nobody's ever going to because it got canceled
Get canceled.
because CW decided to shelve everything. But I'm sure the season's probably really good.
Well, I mean, this is probably a better season for Naomi than the actual
We don't
show
talk about
season
the show.
was. I mean,
Regardless, the book was great.
this is like Bendis' only good DC book ever.
Yeah, that's it.
That actually is true. But then it's
It's
like,
unfortunate.
and now she's on the Legion of Superheroes or something. No, she's on Justice League. She was.
She
Then they
was.
died.
She wasn't there though.
No, she didn't die.
No, she's chill.
She's one of the ones in the Road 2 that's like, I wish I was with the Justice League. And they're like, well, no, they died, so you're good.
No, you're fine, dude.
Would you recommend Naomi for a newer DC fan?
Oh, dude, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, because Naomi is like, she is a new character. She's been around
Honestly.
for like a year.
She
or
has
two.
some like connections to the bigger DC universe, especially whenever she gets to the Justice League.
Mhm.
But mainly, it's much more of just a smaller scale thing about this character in the small little world of like bubble that she was. It's almost like Ms. Marvel.
Yeah,
This is DC's Ms.
It's
Marvel.
very much DC's Ms. Marvel. That's exactly what it is. And like Lance said, like she gets connected later when she joins the Justice League, like to other DC things.
Yeah.
But as far as like history of like DC and Naomi, she's been around for 2 years. So,
And they don't talk about like crisis in her books or anything.
yeah, she's not tied to a crisis. DC did see her on Road to Crisis. Yeah, absolutely. Moving on, we have Sandman Universe Nightmare Country #3. This is one of those where I wish Katie were here so I could ask her what she thinks about it. Because I know
It's a shame.
yeah,
Call her up. Like
call
12 in
her
the
up.
morning where she is, or 2 in the morning.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
I'm sure she'll answer.
I tried to bully her into coming on the show, and she just forgot. I don't think her phone's on.
What a shame, dude.
Yeah, imagine that. Imagine leaving.
You know,
and then,
all I'm saying is that if I left and Tyler was like, Lance, we need you on the show, I'd be down here in an instant.
Yeah. You no matter how far away, no matter how
I
many
wouldn't
countries
care. I
away,
wouldn't care how many miles or years away I was. dude.
slowly building the Lance and Katie rivalry that's completely one-sided.
No, it's gonna be 2-sided. Just wait.
Just wait till she has her saying it. Here's our variant cover for Sandman Nightmare Country #3. Yeah, this is I mean, Sandman is just one of those classic stories.
Say, dude, the variants like these covers are so weird.
They are
They're,
very
they're
weird.
good. They're not like a bad weird, but they are.
Yeah, there's
They are
definitely
something
difference.
all right.
Comics usually lean towards a good weird. Again, I'm still pushing for a 3-person panel with each y'all covering a different section. We need to bet. Yeah, we would need a bigger set.
We would need a bigger set, and we would also need to figure out some scheduling things down here at the planet.
That's true.
However,
And Katie needs to come back into the country.
that's true. That is true. I'd also need to meet Katie first. Me and her have never actually met in person.
He's like, I don't know her, but I hate
I
her.
hate Katie. All my homies hate Katie.
Oh man, this next one of my favorites. Superman, Son of Kal-El, #12.
It's like one of the only Superman content we got going on right now.
We have 2 Superman books, and they're both phenomenal.
They are.
So at least that. I would rather
We got a phenomenal Superman show
yeah, that's also true.
that's still running right
I would rather there be a small amount of Superman content with good quality than overload it with Superman content, Batman, where with varying degrees of how good they
now.
are.
You're telling me that you didn't like Brian Michael Bendis'
That's-
Superman stuff?
Brian Michael Bendis' Superman run was so bad I stopped reading.
Yeah,
comics.
no.
I stopped reading comic books in general.
Bendis'
Bendis' Superman, and then Nightwing got amnesia, and I was like out for 2 years.
No, I cannot say the same. I dropped Superman. I dropped all the Superman stuff because Bendis. They really made a big deal about Bendis.
Definitely enjoying Jonathan so far from what I've read. Oh yeah, absolutely. And
Jonathan is a really good character, and somebody brought up somebody at the planet. They're like, "Dude, he's gonna die in a Dark Crisis," and it kind of made me stop and think. I was like, "Oh, it actually makes sense if he did."
oh, he could die in Dark
Oh,
Crisis.
dude, I
that
don't
would
want
be
to see that.
sad
It would suck.
because this run's been really good. So here,
Yeah.
I love this playful variant.
Yeah.
I love him like with the kids. That's really fun.
He used to be a kid.
He used to be a
He
kid.
got tortured on Earth 3 for like 10 years.
Bah, bah, bah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
but
don't
Bendis-
talk about
Bendis,
Bendis.
that didn't work out. And here's our Pride variant featuring him and Jay Nakamura. Whole
I love
Superman,
it,
Son of Kal-El, all covers, please. You got it, Ramel.
Dude,
I didn't even think about that John might die in Dark Crisis.
I didn't think about it either up until I can't remember who said it.
Probably Elijah. That sounds like an Elijah
It
thing.
probably wasn't Elijah.
Yeah, that sounds like a his
John.
take. Man, that would be. Batman is overwhelming, honestly. Yeah,
Batman is like DC's X-Men, except X-Men have like a variety of different teams, and Batman is just one character.
wow, that was the old school Valiant stuff for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But moving on, we have DC's other member of the Trinity, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, #788. What do you think about comics keeping the numbering? You know how like Wonder Woman, this is like number 788 because they changed the numbers back and forth.
As long as they keep on doing the thing where it's like at the front of the title, it's like, oh, new arc starts here.
Yeah, that's always good because I don't think
They did it with Wonder Woman. They did it
Yeah.
with not this issue, but the issue before that, because this issue is the second issue of New York.
yeah, is it New York?
Yes,
Second issue of New York.
second issue of New York.
Oh, okay. So Mandel, if you have, I believe we have copies of the last one as well. So
I'm sure.
not too far away from a new jumping on point for.
It kind of sucks because Wonder
Woman.
Woman is one of those characters where people love her, but they never read her comics.
Yeah, it
And her-
will.
It's because her comics are hit or miss. This
Yeah,
one I thought was good though.
yeah.
I'm
This
enjoying this
ever
run.
since Infinite Frontier started up these past year or two.
Yeah,
Like Wonder Woman has been consistently really good.
I'll say like this story's been pretty good for me. I like it a lot.
And like I believe is it Siegfried? This guy, he's been really like fun. He's,
Not
I
gonna lie to you,
love
I
him
do
around.
not remember his name.
Wow, that's
He has a sword though.
I think it's Siegfried.
Probably.
That sounds right. Here's our variant comics here. Our variant covers here for Wonder Woman. One very old school kind of like a tarot card. That's what it looks like.
It kind of reminds me of like a Magic the Gathering.
Yes,
Don't know what. Like it's like those stars and stuff.
Wonder Woman is cool. I just don't know if I'm interested in reading her by herself. Honestly, that's fair.
I feel like that's most people's issue with her too.
That's
We
a
are
lot of-
Frozen.
Yeah, it's frozen for us. I don't think it
Oh,
ever
okay,
actually
it's fine.
affects them.
Anyway,
But
yeah, no, that's how it is for most people though. But honestly, Wonder Woman,
there's some characters like that on all fronts where like I like them
Iron
as
Man.
yeah, I like them when they're in groups, and then it's solo. I'm like, no.
I don't really care.
Here's our final cover, final Wonder Woman cover, and final cover for DC for the day. Good DC
Pride
Pride cover featuring all the Amazons because they're all included.
Now
which
I
is-
remember when they announced that Wonder Woman was panned.
Yeah,
People made the biggest deal about it, and I was like, she's for most of her life, she's been on an island with a bunch of women and no men.
yeah. She's
this
in
is
an
a shock
island.
to me.
She grew up on an island of entirely women,
This is
and somehow you people are shocked by this.
that she's not.
Yeah,
heterosexual.
again, like this cover, every Amazon is
Every
major-
Amazonian is at least like
yeah,
bi.
yeah, which is why like they're all included.
Okay.
But that is the end. Yeah, DC didn't have a lot this week.
Not this week, dude. That's unfortunate.
But
I
man,
think 184 kind of killed my enthusiasm for it.
that is fair.
That's unfortunate.
That's very fair.
It's unfortunate.
The movies kind of mimic her comics. It was like first movie, wow, that was really good. Second movie, them kind of don't Wonder Woman.
You know, the second movie, I understand that it was bad, but I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a guilty pleasure for me. Like it's bad. Don't get me wrong. It's
Yeah.
not a good movie, but it's a very guilty pleasure sort of thing.
But man, you have a lot to talk about today.
I have a thick stack to talk about today. All right, so up first, this is my second most anticipated book of the week. Captain America, what's it called?
Sentinel of Liberty.
Sentinel of Liberty #1.
Yeah, this is new #1. As we talked about, it's not unwatchable. True,
That's true. It's
but kind of like how I compared. There's multiple Spider-Men, multiple Flashes, multiple Batgirls. There's now multiple Captain Americas. Sam Wilson and Steve Rogers are both Captain America at the same time.
why
both
would they just let Bucky be Cap? But whatever.
Who needs him? I mean,
Marvel, yes, Thomas.
Marvel. But let's go. But
I've
yeah.
been so excited for this run. I read the first issue right before the show started.
how was it?
Fantastic.
I
It's
read
so
the Sam
good.
one. I got to read this one too.
The Sam one's also good, but this one is fantastic.
Ooh.
It's so good. I loved it.
Peyton, I hit him to be better than Sam's.
I honestly, I'm more of a Steve guy myself. I like Sam Wilson, but Steve, I'm more of a Steve fan of Captain America, and I feel like this just gets him. You know, it's perfect.
Pull that one aside for me, please.
Got it,
Absolutely, Matthew. Write that down while I hold up this variant
All
cover
right,
here.
this is our variant cover for the new #1.
We have a couple variants here for Captain America. This is our Scotty Young variant. Why? This is the one that I get to talk about. Good old Calvin and Hobbes Captain America.
Your favorite Captain
I
America.
certainly
dude.
love these covers. Boy, they exist. Did we get to see a Winter Soldier?
You do get to see Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
he's in the book.
He's in this book.
He's not like a villain because right now Bucky's kind of he's a good dude. You know.
Yeah.
If you wanna read a book with another Winter Soldier, Spider-Man 2099 Exodus, but we'll get there because they came out with a new issue this week.
Here is our other variant.
I love this variant. This variant.
This one's nice. I can't even like Captain America all covers. We got your ML. Hey, no
They know.
spoilers. Hey, man, you know.
It's not a spoiler. He's not in a big part.
Yeah.
He's just chilling.
I mean, it's Winter Soldier. You know, you come to expect.
He comes there.
Yeah. it
All
comes
right. My most anticipated book of this week because I am caught up on every X-Men book except for 2, 3 if you count, 4 if you count. No, okay, I'm caught up on everything except for those 2. 3 if you count Wolverine.
Okay.
I'm not caught up on Wolverine, Sabretooth, or one of the other mainline X-Men books. However, X-Men Red #3
anything with X-Men in the title you're caught up on, is
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Pretty much, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Everything with X-Men in the title.
You have been praising X-Men Red this whole week.
X-Men
all
Red?
last week too. You were texting me about X-Men Red is incredible.
It's
the quotes.
phenomenal. It is so good. This book is like X-Men has already been doing great stuff in the past few years, and like how they've been changing up their status quo. And this book just goes to show what's so great about the X-Men. Like it is phenomenal. It's got like the best characters in my opinion, like Storm and Magneto. They're the two main characters. This one.
Here's one of our variants.
That's our variants. If you like X-Men and you like those characters, I definitely recommend picking up X-Men.
And it's not too far, only issue number 3 between our two stores. Surely, we probably get
oh, dude, definitely.
get you caught up and caught up on all X-Men. Well, except for 2, 3, no 4.
Yeah, no, just the three. I forgot. I did catch up on Wolverine.
You are caught up on Wolverine.
I am now.
So
No,
what are you
because
not? So what are you not caught up on?
Sabretooth.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, I'm not caught up on Wolverine. I forgot there's 3 issues. Okay. Sabretooth, Wolverine.
Do you
What
guys
X-Men?
have issues 1 through 3 of X-Men Red? So we have 3.
Over at the Greenville store, we have issue 1 and 2.
Okay, you can get the copies of Greenville.
Yeah, you get the copies at the Greenville and
I can have them sent over here.
So yeah, but we don't have them here, but we do have them at the Greenville store.
All right, so yeah, Matthew,
This is another
if you would like, Matthew, I can pull 1 copy for 3 aside for you, and
Oh,
I
we
can
have more covers, Ramel. We
Yeah.
are not done.
we have plenty more. Here's all our covers. But yeah, I can have issue 1 and 2 sent to you. If you'd like me to hold all 1 through 3 for you, Matthew, I can. All right.
It's our other variants.
Ooh, yeah,
We got-
that one's very nice.
One more. This one is interesting to me. It is Storm holding Mjolnir, Thor's
Whoa.
hammer. That's a reference to something from the 90s.
Yes, please. Yeah, please. Absolutely, Matthew. You
You
got it.
Matthew.
And yeah, so that's all the covers there. This Storm variant is $24.99. So if that's not something you would
125.
want, Ramel, let me know.
And up next we have everyone's favorite what if stories. What if Miles Morales? So we got What If Miles Morales number 4.
So Miles
Uh,
Morales has I want the Storm cover, please.
You
Sorry,
got it, man.
Matthew. I think that's the only one we have of that one.
Oh,
Ramel already got it. Unless
Ramel.
Ramel's real willing to let it go. Lance even has a Winter Soldier look about him. Yo, each cover,
it's true.
yo, look
Yeah.
at that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's
Yeah.
kind of, dude, the long hair and the beard.
Yeah.
Any character with long hair and a beard, I get compared to immediately. Aquaman, Jason Momoa specifically. Morbius.
Yeah, Morbius,
I mean,
Dr. Michael Morbius.
We don't talk about Morbius. Winter Soldier. Yeah. Anyway, so this is an anthology book, so you really don't have to read 1 through 3.
Pull all for X-Men Red, please. All right, we
You got
got
it,
you. Yeah, sorry about that, Matthew. Well, we'll get you. I'll get you the
We'll
covers.
definitely get you 1, 2, 1 and 2.
1,
so-
2, and 3.
This one is just an anthology series. If you don't want to read 1, 2, 3, you don't have to, because these are just what if stories. It's
Yeah,
just what if, like, they don't tie together at all.
Yeah, so Miles has been Hulk, he's been Captain America, and he's been Wolverine.
Now he's Thor, the
Now-
God of Thunder.
Yeah, what if Miles Morales was the God of Thunder?
This is our variant cover for that. Our one, oh, we have 2. Sorry, that's our second variant cover, where he's like smacking the villain with Mjolnir.
Okay.
And then this is our 1 and 10 variant. 9.99. So the glare on the camera. It just shows up the look of this Thor Miles for you.
Thomas just gave you the greatest compliment you could ever have.
I don't see more. Oh, thank you so much.
You're gonna have to
Thomas.
clip that and show it to everyone.
See,
at
I'll have
work.
to screenshot that after the show. I'm gonna send the work group chat.
Full what
All
if all covers. All right, we got
got it,
you,
man.
Ramel.
All right. So up next we got Ben Riley's Spider-Man. Takes place in the 90s. It's basically what if they never figured out that Ben Riley actually wasn't Peter Parker. This is the final issue, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I believe me as a miniseries.
It's either that or I think that's the final issue or the second to last issue.
Yeah, because Marvel doesn't label their miniseries.
Unfortunately. So that's that one.
Oh, it is. Yeah, part 5 of 5.
Part 5 of 5. Okay, cool.
So this is the final issue. Our Polo what if copy. I can get you, Jim. I can get a copy for you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll write that down for Jimmy Smith.
Jimmy Smith. Here is our variant cover here. What's the deal with this? You know if this big buff Spider-Man has any relevance?
If I'm not mistaken, that's probably a clone.
Ah,
Because you got to remember, man, Ben Riley's a clone. It's all about the clone saga,
it's all about clones.
It's not Spider-Side, everybody's favorite clone.
That's fair.
It's unfortunate. All right, so up next, we got Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Iron Man number 20.
the main
You can see
character of
him
Marvel.
With we got him with Hellcat, right? So interesting thing about this book, as we're going to see in this next variant,
This cover is very nice.
it is very nice.
Isn't
I
it?
love the art.
This isn't an Alex Ross, is it? No, it just looks
No,
like
no,
it.
no. Alex Ross draws him with much more of the 60s sort of
Gotcha.
60s, 70s.
Just to
Just
read. Yeah, no problem, Jim.
Got you, man. All right. And
Here's our
as I was
variant.
saying, we have this this variant. As you can see, Iron Man is proposing to Hellcat. So
Ooh.
this run has, I haven't read it personally because I
Mm-hmm.
haven't got the chance. I'm probably gonna read it when we get the trade. I've heard that this run is very good.
You remember the last time a major superhero proposed to a bat themed character
We don't talk
or a
about
cat
that.
themed character?
A cat
I
themed
spoiled
character.
it. Oh no, I let it
Oh
slip.
no, it's
Sorry,
Batman.
Batman.
Batman did that. Oh,
Batman
boy.
did that.
Tom King, that was a good run.
Batman did it.
All right, up next we got my favorite variant, the Fortnite variant. All right. So as you see, you got Hellcat jumping out a Fortnite character. I'm not really sure who, but you know.
It was funny. Jay of the week, Stark proposes to Patsy. Oh, Austin's
Exactly.
here. Hey, Austin.
What's up,
Lance.
Austin?
Sorry, I missed last week's show. Hey, Lance Tyler says Tyler says you want to bully me or something.
Oh yeah,
I said,
I have to, bro.
you
I'm
said you were
sorry.
going to bully him for not watching the show.
Yeah, I haven't had the chance to see it yet. I
Oh,
will.
key issue of the week: Stark proposes to Hellcat. That's true.
Iron Man is meth for me, honestly. I understand that, but honestly, this run, I'm gonna have to pick it up.
Do you
I like
remember all Ramel all covers? We got you. Do you remember when we this is the first variant cover we saw of it?
Yeah, we were,
And
really
we were like,
confused 'cause
why
we
is
were
the
like,
Fortnite variant Hellcat? Why isn't it Iron Man?
And then
and
I
it-
saw that variant.
Yeah, the
And I was
proposing variant. It's like,
It hit me because I remember hearing that Iron Man was posing to Hellcat, and I forgot.
man, Hellcat is still in some coma in the Hellstorm series in the '90s, where I'm currently at. Now she's divorced from Damon Hellstorm and getting married to Iron
Let me
Man.
tell you, bro, these comic book characters, they get around.
They get a restriction from Marvel.
I would say like Hawkeye, dude.
Daredevil.
Daredevil, that's another one.
Yeah.
All right, and then this is our final variant, the Skrull variant for this week. We have one more actually, but still, one more Skrull variant, not one more Iron Man variant.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in that,
Yeah.
Skrulls, he doesn't love them.
And Mel's already got those down. Jim, if you would like me to get you a copy of Iron Man for the key issue thing, let me know. Oh, all covers of Iron Man. Oh, you just got it. You beat me to it. There you go. I will write down all covers of Iron Man for Jim. All covers that we have available that Ramel is not snagged,
All right,
which I think are a lot of them. I don't think a lot of them were like too limited.
all right. So then we got up next another Spider-Verse theme thing, the Gwenverse.
Fortnite
this is-
character looks like one of the AI that made you fight at a certain drop location. So
I
that's an
have no-
AI. It's a
Okay,
bot.
all right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It did look kind of the talk. Anyway, so this is what if this is basically what if Spider-Gwen became Captain America, right?
It's just Gwen traveling around the multiverse, being like, "Oh, yo, I'm Spider Gwen, but now I'm meeting Captain America
That's-
Gwen."
Unlike
Or Gwen.
unlike the Miles Morales thing, this one actually does have a story. It's Gwen and Spider-Verse.
Mhm.
She's chilling. So we got our other variant for this, which is Wolverine Gwen from the last issue.
Yeah, Wolverine Gwen was in the last issue.
Yeah,
for some
so-
reason. So like I don't know why it just remind you. I think she was just very popular.
Yeah,
Everyone
probably.
loved Wolverine Gwen, which is funny because Wolverine Gwen is just a white X-23.
Exactly. I love X-23 though, but she has 3 blades instead of 2, and not one on her foot. Anyway,
True.
so up next we have speaking of Wolverine, our mainline Wolverine series, the one I'm not caught up with yet, Wolverine number 20. As you can see, this one's got Deadpool and some other dude in it.
That one's like a big thing to me, and he's take up more Gwenverse. Yeah, Katie famously before Gwenverse came out, we had Gwen variants. It's like the Skrull variants, but for Gwen.
Yeah.
And Katie was just fed up with X Gwen. It was all that's what it was. It was all X Gwen. It was none of
Gwen.
yeah. They weren't Gwen as other heroes. It was all Gwen as other X Men. So it would be like a Spider-Man cover, and then it's like here's X Gwen. What?
Whatever.
Fantastic Four, like X Gwen.
Hey man, who need?
It was very funny.
We always
Katie,
need. we
Katie,
always need
who
more.
was always the more positive one, she had enough. She's fed up with it.
She was sick.
Yeah.
She was sick of it. This is our variant cover for Wolverine. You can see Wolverine and Deadpool fighting side by side there.
Brian and Tan, the best.
The best outfit, dude. Unfortunately, I'm not caught up with this Wolverine series. I need to though.
At
I
least
need
you
to.
are aware that you're not caught up now.
I am.
You
now.
weren't sure a few minutes ago.
I wasn't sure, but I'm aware now because I don't know who that dude is. Anyway,
Fair enough.
all right. So up next we have the continuation of the Fantastic Four Reckoning War. So this is Fantastic Four number 44, if I'm not mistaken. This one's basically just a Watcher. He's on trial now for interfering too many times, and who doesn't love a good old Fantastic Four story written by Dan Slott himself?
Your
All
favorite
right.
writer in Marvel.
We're not going to talk about Dan Slott's Spider-Man run. Anyway, so we got
This is the best variant, bar
love-
none, just because
It's Doom.
it's Doctor Doom,
it's Doctor
The
Doom. Who
greatest-
doesn't love Doctor Doom?
the greatest character.
Yeah, of course,
villain.
even though this is about the Fantastic Four and the Watcher standing trial with the other Watchers, of course Doom's got to weasel his way in the story.
True.
Because he has to. He's like that.
Thomas is going to make me play Fortnite, but tell me that the brown and tan suit is actually in Fortnite.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm about
Oh,
to hop on Fortnite.
Dude,
How-
the brown
how
and
mu-
tan suit is the best Wolverine suit.
It
Do not
is.
at me.
It is.
All right, up next we have my second favorite variant. I love this.
Have you seen all the other ones? This is Marvel's been doing this for all their books.
I have not.
They have one of Hulk and he's like tearing the blinds when he's looking through it.
That
and,
is
like,
amazing.
And like they had one that was Ghost Rider, pretty similar. He was like setting the
He's
blinds on
setting
fire.
on fire. That's great.
Yeah.
I love that. Is it Robbie Reyes?
No,
those
it's
Ghost Riders?
no, it's Johnny Blaze.
Oh, really?
The one and only Ghost Rider.
No, it's not. Anyway, the Watcher standing trial has been done like 10 times at least. Yeah, but now it's being done again. You know,
It's like, bro, you were just watching. He's like, it's in my name. What do you want me to do?
Up next, we got the scroll variant.
Is this our final scroll variant?
This is our final scroll variant for this week. None of all time. They're gonna come up with like 20 more.
Yeah,
But still,
it's
if
pretty
you're
good.
collecting the scroll variants, that's one.
I like that one.
That one
one's
that
not
was one of
bad.
the better ones. I
That's
like
one of the
that.
better ones.
All right, up next, this one is very strange.
It's
It
a one
is.
shot that we have one copy of.
One shot of one copy of the new Fantastic Four from the 80s.
Yeah, so go ahead and like open up or actually show the back. It'll show you.
So it has 3 separate stories and arcs going on, which is just Fantastic Four that got taken over by this roster, and then the ending of that arc.
Yeah.
So if you like it's got of course the original Fantastic Four in it, but it's got Joe Fixit. Okay, like this by this point has known as Professor Hulk, but it's Joe Fixit. Logan, that is not Robbie Reyes, that's Johnny Blaze in Robbie Reyes' costume for some reason on this cover, and then Spider-Man.
Yeah, so just to be clear, well, like I said, or like we're talking about, this is a reprint of an old 80s story. It's a story that is too short to be in a trade, but too long to be in one single issue of a comic. So we have like this double-sized issue of a comic. Take that one shot. All right, Thomas has got it.
Let me write that down.
Yo, move on. Talking right at the same time. We're talking about Star Wars Bounty Hunters number 24. What's going on with who are the main characters of Bounty Hunters?
Bounty Hunters.
That's
Okay. Dude.
Is it IG-88? Is it Boss?
No, it's okay. So Bounty Hunters is about right now they're doing. I think it's not War of the Bounty Hunters. No, it's Crimson Reign.
Yeah.
So Bounty Hunters follows a few different characters. They're mainly like smaller, things.
New
But
characters.
It's mainly about like the syndicate.
Okay.
Like the Bounty Hunter syndicate,
Okay.
pretty much. And it's just like, oh, here's a bunch of these.
Star Wars.
I love Star Wars, man, as you can tell. Anyway,
Mm.
up next we have our General Grievous variant.
These are variant for Bounty Hunters.
He's not in it, but still, who doesn't love a General Grievous?
Star
name?
Wars loves doing variants where like it'll be a Dr. Afro story and there's here's a variant with Han Solo on the front. He's not in the book.
No,
but
in the mainline Star Wars thing, not this past issue, but 2 issues ago, they had one which was a Rise of Skywalker variant with Palpatine
Mhm.
and General Hux. And I was like, this has nothing to do with it.
They did a lot.
All right, and up next we have
Feels like Crimson Reign's been going on forever. It feels like that because Star Wars has like 5 books, which is not a lot, but they like to do those big events where they cross over all the time.
I'll say last one was War of the Bounty Hunters, and then 2 months later, Crimson Reign.
It makes it very difficult to read only, like I say, I only want to read Darth Vader. It makes it very difficult to do that because every other month they're making them all cross over again.
Which is why I would just pick up the trades. Anyway,
Yeah,
so up next we got our Pride variant, the only Pride variant.
the only Pride variant that
Because
Marvel has.
Marvel does not like doing these for some reason,
Hmm.
which is unfortunate. So this is our Pride variant. It's got a couple of the
And
new
people say the
characters.
woke mob is taking over Star Wars. Moving
The
on!
feminists are taking over. All right.
Iron Fist number 4.
I've been reading this one. This one does not follow Danny Rand, of course. This one has been following the new Iron Fist. Who is it? All you have to read to find out.
Do you think he'll take over? Do you think he'll be Iron Fist from now on?
No.
You don't,
Anyway,
you don't think they'll abandon Danny Rand?
they're not going to abandon Danny Rand. Dude.
They might.
This is going to be in it for this short miniseries that he has, and then it's over.
What if Netflix tarnished Danny Rand so hard that we'll never they'll kill him off later in the story?
You wish. Anyway,
I don't wish. I like Danny Rand. I'm just that show was
Alright.
trash.
up next, it was trash. Up next, this is the Iron Fist variant. This just shows every Iron Fist before this newest one,
Featuring Danny Rand.
featuring Danny Rand right there. I love him. I love the big V-neck, dude. I wish they just do it.
The V-neck was cool.
All right,
I
up next
liked
we
it.
have Moon Knight, Black, White, and Blood issue 2. So this is just a bunch of one-shot stories, pretty much. It's an anthology series.
Yeah.
They don't really follow any specific storyline. Some of them are canon, some of them are not.
But the selling point with that one is always try to find a good panel with this. Yeah, it's black, white, and blood because it's a black and white story. But if there's red on the page, it's the only thing that gets colored.
Exactly.
It's like
If you haven't read the last one, I definitely recommend it. There's a really fun Spider-Man story in it, actually.
that's surprising. I didn't know Spider-Man was in it.
Yeah. Spider-Man was in Black, White, and Blood, Moon Knight number 1, and it actually kind of ties into the Hellfire Gala.
Having so much fun with them. Yeah, with black, white, and blood. Yeah,
Dude,
very good.
They're fun, dude. They're fun. That's our variant cover, our one and only. This one is so good.
You know, this
It's
whole time
phenomenal.
I thought that was a red Moon Knight. I just now realized it's like blood
No, it's-
pouring over. It's doing the James Bond
It's
opening.
Because it's
It's
the blood moon.
Oh, it's the blood
It's
moon.
the blood.
I
See,
get
it's the blood
it.
moon. You guys
It's
get
a
it?
crimson moon.
It's
It's
a
a crimson
crimson-
rain. Ties over with Star Wars.
It's not titled with Crimson Rain at all. Anyway, So up next we
Take
have.
any variants. Okay, I'll snag that one. We already got the regular one in Thomas's box, but I can give him the Blood Moon one.
So I'm gonna have to write that down in a sec.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'll pull
so
that.
up next we have Spider-Man Exodus 2099.
So the big one with this one, with issue number 2, Moon Knight, Black, White, and Blood, all covers. I got you, Ramil. Yeah, the big one with this one is that over here, introducing Loki 2099, which that's a pretty big. So
That's
Loki,
it. Loki 2099 is just Loki, but in the year 2099.
I was about to say, isn't that just Loki? Like he's not.
Well, he's
not-
immortal.
Yeah.
He's a god.
I've never thought about that before, but like with all the 2099 stuff, wouldn't Loki and Loki and Thor? Are just
Did
there.
you not read the original 2099 stuff?
No.
Oh, dude. In the original 2099, it was like this big thing where Thor disappeared, and I was like, where'd he go?
Oh, that's
then-
how they got rid of it.
Yeah.
That's their excuse for it.
Well, he came back. Anyway,
Keep
so
holding
that's Exodus number 2. You would have to read Exodus Alpha
Which
first.
has
Exodus
all-
Alpha and Exodus number 1. However, this book, really been enjoying it. I'm loving it.
Yeah, I know you were really into it.
I really am. I'm so excited for this. This is our variant cover for this week.
Mm-hmm. We have a couple variants for this one actually.
We have 2.
Well, 2.
This is my favorite variant cover.
This is a really good. Another closer shot of Loki 2099.
So much more Asgard.
Yeah. Instead of like, instead of the helmet, like he still has the horns, but they're like attached to his back or something. It's like
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
it's still cool. It's cool. It's cool. Look.
Spider-Man all covers for Exodus. We got you.
Loki 2099 Files gets it. All right. So up next we have my second most anticipated book for the week, if I'm not mistaken. Savage Spider-Man. It's a funny story about this one.
You had quite the turnaround from the first one, the first episode you ever did here, and you were like, "I'm not sure what the deal is."
Yeah, I didn't know what to think of it, right?
And then within a few weeks, you read
So-
all of it up to now.
So I've been reading some of these Spider-Man books, right? And I was reading Nonstop Spider-Man, which is such a good series.
One of our variants.
That's our own variant.
Yeah, true.
So I was reading it, right? I was like, man, this book is really good. It's basically Speed, the movie Speed, in the Marvel universe, right? And it's just nonstop action, nonstop Spider-Man stuff, and it's really fantastic. He looks
The same
Same.
issue. Talking about Loki.
So then we got a. So then I was like, oh man! So I got to issue 5. I read issue 5, and I found out they're not coming out with issue 6. So I was a little bit confused because at the end of that book, Spider-Man gets turned into a monster and dropped on an island with a bunch of Nazis. And I was like, that sounds eerily similar to Savage Spider-Man. So I picked up Savage Spider-Man number 1 and realized it's a continuation of Nonstop. You can even see the Savage going over Nonstop.
Yeah, we literally talked about, we're like, oh, I like how Savage goes over Amazing, and then when you look at it, it's not going over Amazing. It
Going
says
over
Nonstop. It says Nonstop Spider-Man, and they're going over that.
So this book is canon, as a matter of fact,
Yeah,
because Nonstop Spider-Man was in 616, and this book is fantastic. I haven't caught up on everything except for this issue 4, and it's the second to last issue of Savage Spider-Man.
do you think?
Or
What do you
Savage
think's
Spider-Man? You got it, Ramel.
what do you think's going to happen to the end of the whole Savage Man Spider
Oh, Peter Parker's gonna overcome his will and then be able to
become
become
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man again after defeating like this monster version of himself. But regardless, up next we have another one that I'm looking forward to every June.
Yeah, it was crazy how they did that with Nonstop Spider-Man.
Yeah,
So
dude, I was so confused.
I remember, because everyone made the joke, because they didn't say that they were doing that. They just said like
Well, it was
Marvel-
supposed to be like a big surprise.
Marvel just said like we're canceling Nonstop Spider-Man. And everyone's like, haha, you're canceling Nonstop Spider-Man. I guess it stopped.
Spider-Man, Nonstop Spider-Man, stop.
That's the joke. And then it's like, wait, no, it actually turned into a man spider.
Yeah, he turned into Savage Spider-Man. I hope that they continue nonstop after this, but I know they're not going to. That's like the original 10 issues it was supposed to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
So up next, up last for our Marvel segment is Hulkling and Wiccan. So this one is basically Marvel's Pride book for the month. Which, if you like Hulkling and Wiccan, which I do, they are pretty much they're pretty much Marvel's like
Only,
first,
mostly, only.
mostly only like actual gay characters.
Yeah.
Right.
Young Avengers, right?
Young Avengers,
Yeah.
of course. They are very great.
If you
I love
watch
it.
Multiverse of Madness, Wiccan is one of those kids that grows
Yes.
up to be.
He is so Wiccan is one of Wanda Maximoff's kids.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man never stops. Exactly.
What's a Hulkling's deal?
Hulkling is a shapeshifter.
Ah.
Yeah, he's not actually a Hulk. He is a Hulkling. He shapeshifts.
Is he connected to gamma radiation at all?
A little bit.
Okay. I was going to say, like, otherwise, I was trying to figure out why he's called Hulkling. That's why I said he's green.
Yeah, no, he has like the green. He opened the green door to hell. Or whatever.
Oh.
It's
Yeah,
a
that whole, like,
it-
Hulk lore.
the whole Hulk lore. Great stuff. All right, and now we go on to the stuff that me and Tyler know little to nothing about.
Little nothing about, but there's some books in here I'm very excited to
Have you
talk
seen
about.
G.I. Joe?
No, they all went to polls.
Oh, it did go to pools. That's great.
Yeah,
That's
there's
true.
like I always talk about. He's like part scroll, isn't he? Says Thomas.
Yeah, he's like
That makes sense.
yeah, he's like part scroll, part whatever else. I don't know. He's pretty cool. He's a cool character.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm much more of a fan of Wiccan, but still,
that's fair. Wiccan's cooler.
Wiccan is much cooler.
All right, so starting off with our indie segment, we have Alice Ever After #3. This is like one of those classic dark twisted tales
I'll
on.
say it's like, oh,
Alice
look
in
at this,
Wonderland.
look at this kid, this story that you remember growing up. Oh, now it's dark and evil. And
Pretty much, it's like this is like
It's a horror book.
it's a
Yeah.
sequel to. It's pretty important in Secret Invasion.
He is.
But-
Hulkling is cool.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Alice Ever After, like it's like a sequel to the original Alice in Wonderland, and so it goes into like
And
Alice has like she has like an opiate addiction, and Wonderland may or may not actually be real. And she's also in like I don't think she's in an asylum, but she's in some kind of like group home.
It's basically like that whole thing where it's like, oh, the whole movie is basically an allegory for a drug trip because people who made it were on drugs.
Yeah.
and,
Here's our variant.
that's the horror version of it. I can't say much to it.
This Alice variant has more rainbows on it than any of Marvel's Pride book.
We're not going to talk about that. In my own words, Marvel is the Chick-fil-A of comic book companies.
Moving on to Angel #6. You ever watch Angel?
I never did watch Angel.
Do you know what Angel is?
No.
It's a spinoff of Buffy.
Oh, that explains it. That's why I know nothing about it.
I'd like to add The Closet by Tinian, and I hate this place my pull list because I enjoyed them a lot.
Oh,
Absolutely.
dude, that's a great pick. Dude.
I might have Closet on your list.
Let me
Thomas.
write that down.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue talking. I'm gonna write this down for Thomas.
Yeah, no problem. We got plenty of copies of those too, so that's good. But yeah, with Angel, I was actually a fan of Angel more than Buffy because I watched Angel, and it took me like a long time to realize that Angel's a Buffy spinoff. I was like, he's like a vampire detective or something. It was cool, and like I was younger, so I didn't realize that like this was connected to Buffy in any way. Oh man, this next one looks so interesting. I'm gonna read this one based on like the name and the art alone. We have A Calculated Man #1. This looks like the most action movie kind of like.
It's very James Bond-esque.
It really is, and like the artwork looks interesting. I love the way he's drawn, like just like the facial expressions he makes and stuff. He just seems like a man. Oh my man! Anyone?
Oh my God, Katie joined.
I can't believe it. So anyone right now that is not watching on Facebook, head over to Facebook for a second, and if you want to talk to Katie,
Don't talk to her.
don't
No, stay off.
say hi
I
to
will end this stream.
say hi to the person whose paycheck you're taking.
I'm
Lance.
coming for your job. Hello, Katie.
Yeah, too distracted at seeing Katie I thought you weren't going to make it. The Calculated Man. We have a lot of copies of this. So anyone wants to add to the pull list.
So many copies of The Calculated Man.
That's interesting. Thomas said
Thomas
Katie,
says Katie in all caps.
and he's still on YouTube. So you're gonna have to. Don't take my job.
Oh,
please.
dude, it's too late.
She's begging for her
you
job.
already know. I'm going for it, man.
Oh, he just switched.
It switched to.
What a reunion.
Oh, that's
Here's
amazing.
our one variant cover of A Calculated Man, our $14.99 cover.
Thomas,
beanie.
you better get this excited whenever I make a cameo appearance when Katie comes back.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, man. You better get this is excited for me.
We miss you too, Katie. I mean, Lance misses you more than anything, right? Lance wants you back.
I'm calling for your paycheck, dude. Hey, Thomas. Let's see my guy. All right. Up next, we got
Up next,
our
we got
weekly spawn.
Weekly Spawn because
Weekly
Todd
Spawn.
McFarlane needs money.
Because
Don't you understand?
and let me tell you, dude, they're buying it too.
They
People,
are.
people are going for it. I think there was 1 week that we don't have Spawn comics.
Full Calculated Man, both covers, please.
got it, Ramel.
Hold up this Spawn. Actually, hold up this Spawn.
What
Ooh,
was
look at
Spawn?
the Todd McFarlane Spawn cover.
Oh, look at that.
Very nice.
Classic Spawn right there, dude. Classic Spawn.
I had to. Also, I'm absolutely going to get hyped for your cameos. Lance.
Oh, thank you, Thomas. I appreciate it, man.
You'll be the Stan Lee of the
dude.
of Comic Talk.
It's gonna be hilarious. I'll be this thing.
Every episode just gonna be like, "Hey, look, it's Spider-Man," and then you're out.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
And like Lance is, there's Lance in the comments. Talk to him about Spider-Man.
Look there. I like Spider-Man a good bit. I like X-Men.
Classic Spawn.
Dude, we have one every week, but I guess you know that because you were here longer than I was.
Yeah, remember Katie when you were gonna read Spawn and then you didn't?
Oh,
Remember
what a
that?
shame.
The follow
What
through?
a call out.
Here's a book that Katie and I both love. Actually, Radiant Black. We've talked about this. You need to read Radiant Black. Radiant Black is so good,
Am I going to, though?
but you should. We have trades.
How many? I'm not buying a trade, dude.
It's like 2 trades.
I'm not buying a trade.
Oh, but you should read it. Yeah.
I'll crack open one of the trades.
They're not sealed.
Oh, ouch. Sorry, Katie.
Katie's indie recommendations have been fantastic. The indie segment has hurt a little bit, but you know,
The indie segment is not much without.
but I can push Radiant Black because that's an indie I actually
But hey-
have read. Because like Power Rangers and Invincible had a baby.
That
That's
is
what Radiant
weird.
Black is. And tell me that. Please read Radiant Black. Tell
I
me,
might read Radiant Black.
does that not sound awesome to you? Come on.
It does sound awesome. I do love
Yeah.
the Power Rangers. I love that. Oh my god, this book!
This next one,
I'm so hyped.
this next pick
I am
is
the biggest fan.
most
Oh.
triumphant,
It is me.
most excellent. Bill and Ted roll the dice.
I love Bill and Ted, dude.
It's
I
like
love it.
it's like Bill and Ted get pulled into a Dungeons and Dragons game, dude.
So
Oh.
I'm gonna get the first movie where they're going through time. The second movie where they're going through heaven and hell.
Yeah,
You get the third movie where they're just doing everything, and you get the comic tie-in where they're playing D&D.
they're playing D&D.
You got it, Ramel.
Absolutely, we got a Radiant Black for you, Ramel, no problem. Yeah, and Tyler and Lance roll the dice. Hey, man, when I die, you can have all my Megadeth albums.
Dude, that's my mom.
Shut up, Ted. We're just gonna call Bill and Ted now. Bill and Ted is one of the greatest movies ever made.
Hey, Misty. Oh, it's so good, dude. Those movies are fantastic. I love them.
We did not get a lot of copies of Bill and Ted, so if anyone wants it, snag it now because
I
man,
said snag it before I buy them, dude. I
that's what we
swear.
got. We have 2 copies. So if they don't get
If
it,
you guys don't get it, it's me and Tyler.
yeah, we're taking it.
I swear, bro.
This next one, I cannot stress another back-to-back bangers with indies right now.
Bangers, dude.
We have number 1 of Do a Power Bomb. It is
Just
a
a-
wrestling drama.
Just a crazy wrestling book, dude.
Oh man,
It's so over the top.
it is so over the top. Look at this action. You know I love wrestling. I wear wrestling shirts every single day of my entire life. It's one of my favorite things ever. And the fact that Image,
It's like Tyler's Star Wars.
it is my Star Wars.
Yeah.
You know, I can talk about wrestling lore. Is this Tyler's week for indies? You're
Dude,
right.
This
You
week
better
was my
believe
week
it.
for Marvel books. It really was. And it's Tyler's week for indies, but not for DC, unfortunately.
And Katie's missing a wrestling drama.
That's a shame.
at the very
Katie.
end. They got cool merch at the end that I'm gonna buy because
Another shirt to add to your collection.
another shirt to add to my
Mel
collection.
wants Power Bomb.
Paul, do a power bomb, please. You got it.
We also have more. We have more variants.
We have several copies.
One variant.
We have one variant, but several copies of both.
Oh, dude.
There's
We have
this one.
boxes.
Wrestler down for the count, but getting back up before the 10 count.
You best
Got
believe,
the
man.
big comeback.
He's coming back.
Oh yeah, Thomas is back on Facebook, so we can actually talk to Ramel again. That's very. Just seeing like these little wrestling characters in the back who are obviously modeled after Japanese legendary wrestlers. I know everything about this. Like this,
This is right up Tyler's alley.
it's
not
right up my
mine.
alley. It is just at the end. This dude is a kid following a necromancer up a stairway to a wrestling ring for a title belt. Come on,
Naturally.
come on.
Hey,
Is that not the coolest
my
book of all
exact
time?
reaction? This is exactly how it went. So I was doing these books. I was like organizing and putting into people's pools before Tyler got here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was like pulling all these boxes. I was putting them in alphabetical order. I went, do a power bomb, and Tyler gets in there. He goes, do a power bomb. That's exactly what happened. It was
What a great
hilarious.
name too, man! Like, no, geeking out about this. Almost telling you. I'm telling you. Number 1. What more do I need to say?
It is a number 1,
Give it a shot.
brand new. Yeah,
Brand new. I don't even know. I got so excited. Haven't even seen if it's a miniseries or an ongoing yet. Opens an ongoing. Give me a 5-year run.
a 5-year run of
Of
doing
wrestling.
Powerbomb.
All right, Thomas is taking it. You got it,
All right, another one to add to Thomas.
man. This next one also. This one's for Mary, who are our unseen co-host, who's always presence is nearby. This is
She's always looming over my shoulder. I can feel her.
Seven Sons Part 1. This just looks fascinating. I don't even know.
I have no clue what's going on. I wait because on the show we can't show nudity,
Yeah.
like full blown nudity. So I started that cover for a solid 10 minutes trying to figure out if those were like masculine women or feminine men.
Yeah, it's like, can we show this? Who knows?
I was like, can I show this?
Shout out to Mary. Always, Thomas.
It is men. Those are guys.
These are guys. We can show. They are the Seven Sons.
There's 7 sons.
What does the name
I had to
mean?
count it.
All I know is it's Part 1, and I'm definitely reading this like as soon as we're done.
Part 1 of what? Who knows?
Part 1 of
No.
how many? Who knows?
Well,
but,
we'll figure it out one day.
I'll definitely have more to say about this later
Next time.
next time because I will absolutely be reading it. We have some variants for you though.
A lot of
Full Seven
variants.
Sons. We got your mail. Let me know if you want the variants for these. We have a $24.99 variant. It's got the Thomas also takes Seven Sons as well.
Thomas was racking up today.
Yeah, it's been a good week for everything but DC. My heart and soul.
They have bad girls.
It made up for it. I didn't get Batgirls. I got Batgirls and I got wrestling indies.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
true.
will take it. Here's one variant. Yes, at $24.99. Here's our black and white sketch variant for $50.
1 in 50.
They're 1 in 50. Oh boy. Yeah, it is. This cover is cool enough that like for once them slightly changing the cover is like just cool to me. It's like
I'll
oh,
say-
it's
it's
like
like-
the red one, the
I'll
white
say
one. and the
everything is
blue.
like a deconstruction in every variant.
Pull all for 7 cents. Yeah, I got you.
You got it,
man.
man.
You got it. And
Up next we have
up next we have. Yeah, can you say this?
Hour of the Dragon.
What
That's
is it?
I can
He's
say.
the
The
Sumerian.
Sumerian.
Hour of the Dragon.
I was not even gonna try that.
You know what? You know who a famous. I was about to say you might want to go ahead and pull all of them for a minute. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And true.
Always, dude.
Always. But you know what? You know who a famous Sumerian is?
No.
You looking at this dude, you can't think of a famous character who might
Is it
resemble
King
this.
Conan?
It's Conan, baby.
Yeah, that's
Conan
Speaking of
the
which,
Sumerian.
I actually caught up on Savage Avengers.
Really?
Yep.
How was that?
I mean, they're not much of an Avengers team because they just so happen to fall into a portal together.
Bye. Conan's in it,
But Conan's in it.
and that's all that matters.
Don't care about Conan, but I like Flash Thompson. I like Elektra.
I'm gonna have to
And
force you to
Broken
watch Arnold Schwarzenegger's movie. If
I'm not watching Conan.
Why not?
Bro.
Bro,
Are you kidding me?
He's the Sumerian. He's King Conan.
I
Come on.
don't care. All
Brutal.
right, so up next we have Grimm number 2.
This is a big one. I don't know how many people got Grimm off of this show, but
I know
first-
a lot of people are getting Grimm on their pools, dude.
oh man, Grimm is super. This one's blowing up.
We had stacks. I had to put this in 2 separate stacks because they were just like that, dude. They're going up.
Did y'all see Miss Marvel? I did not see Miss Marvel.
I saw Miss Marvel.
How is it?
It is actually really good.
Wow, really?
I was not looking forward to it based
Me
on that
neither.
trailer. I watched it and it was surprisingly great.
That's incredible.
It is really like well shot and well written. And I was really surprised. And the actress who plays her, she's just Kamala Khan. She really is.
Nice,
Anyway.
very nice.
Before we get this over an hour, we talk about Miss Marvel. Grimm number 2.
Yeah, Grimm number 2. Grimm number 1 was super good. I read it. It was what's interesting is
That's
that,
what I'm going to read.
I think it might be the strongest opening so far, says Thomas.
Ooh. Yeah. Miss Marvel?
Yeah.
Okay, pretty strong opening.
Mm.
I don't know. I have to think about that. Regardless,
Here's all our Grimm variants too. If any of these you don't want, Ramel, let me know. This one's interesting. So the gimmick with Grimm is that the Grim Reapers are like an organization. There's multiple Grim Reapers, and so this guy featured on the cover here is one of them.
that's one of them. That girl, she's one of
Our
them.
main one. She's our main character we're following, and she has a mysterious past that we'll learn about as it goes
I
on.
bet she died.
Can you imagine that? How
Would've
does
thought.
that happen? We have a lot of Grim variants. So here is our another one. Here's this one's actually cover B. The other one was cover C. This one's like the nice foil variant. Look at all
Very
nice
reflective.
and very reflective, very shiny.
It-
Here
It
is
burned my eyes whenever I pulled it at the box.
this is cover H, I believe. One day I'll catch you in Planet Anderson at the Planet Anderson, and we can talk about Marvel. That'd be a
Dude.
Tuesday.
Awesome. I'm only here on Tuesdays. I'm
Yeah.
at the Planet in Greenville on Saturdays and Sundays,
Yeah, you want to catch Lance Thomas? Yeah, definitely hit us up there on Tuesday.
and then on Mondays and Fridays you can catch me at Premiere.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh man, just the whole character design is so good to me.
It's cool.
She is just a very cool.
I like
looking
the
character.
shadow of the scythe.
Yeah, like the laser sight kind of. Here's our 999 variant, which actually might be the best one in the bunch.
We have a lot of variants. this
And
week.
and for like only
Okay.
999, pretty good. Pull all for Grimm, please. You
got
got
it,
it, Ramel. Here and is our final one. This is a little bit more pricey. Tuesdays will definitely have to come by and see you guys.
You
Oh,
definitely
absolutely.
will, man.
Sounds good. But yes, it's our 24.99 variant. It's the similar classic. Get those pesky words up on out of here, variant.
you gotta do the thing, man. You gotta say it.
You
Tyler.
gotta do it. It's my catchphrase. You know what we don't have this week? Speaking of running gags, no lady segment. Every lady book we had, like all 2 of them, gone to
Wait,
polls.
wait.
Red Sonja gone.
Red Sonja was gone.
Jessica Blood gone.
Oh my god,
Yeah, we don't have any good lady segments.
that sucks, dude.
Once again, all the art is gorgeous. Yeah, Thomas, are you reading Grimm? Because if not, I definitely recommend it. Like Grimm is incredible. Love that 999 variant. So, yeah,
That's so sick.
how
dude.
good is that, right, Katie? This is so good. Man, Grimm is it's shaping to be like an all timer.
Dude, it might be.
It might be.
This is
So good.
All right.
We only have a few comics left, so we
I
have
cannot believe we don't have a lady segment. This
we
week.
don't have
I'm
a lady
upset.
segment.
I'm
I
very
know
upset about it.
It's very disappointing. So
It's
we
our
have
most popular
horror
segment.
comics number 13. That's pretty self-explanatory. Is there a number 1 still available? Is there a number? Yeah,
I have to do that too.
we got a lot of copies.
We have a lot of number ones for Grim.
No late, yeah, Katie. Yeah, the one show you get to be here for, Katie, and there's no ladies.
No
segment.
ladies, dude. You don't get to see any ladies.
I can't believe it. No Red Sonja.
Yeah. We have plenty of Grim number 1 and 2. Dude.
Yeah, dude, we got you. Yeah, we got you covered. If you want.
I'll add this to your list.
Yeah, yeah, just go ahead. I definitely recommend it. Take both issues. Then he said, "Yep." I'm so good. That and 8 Billion Genies, I think, came out at the same time. The
8
first one
Billion
did.
Genies is so good.
It is
I read
so
that for.
good.
Dude. I saw on our pull list. It was an error. It said 8 Billion Genies was coming out this week. I was so excited, and it wasn't here.
Man,
It comes out next week.
it was brutal. Is it next week?
I think so.
Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah, it should be next week, right?
Should be. Hopefully, I can't wait to talk about 8 Billion Genies some more.
8 Billion Genies is phenomenal.
One of our second to last book, number 3 of A Town Called Terror.
I think the
believe.
closet comes out next week too.
I think knew exactly what you were thinking. Yeah, you pretty much called it. Like,
Yeah.
you already know. This is, I believe, on Thomas's pull list. I don't know too much about this one. I think it's on your pull list, Thomas. If it's not, let me know. But
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure I'm the one who did that. I did.
Yeah. It's the
No,
art.
you would have done it today because it's beat.
Yeah. Yo, the art is crazy. Oh yeah, no, this is not on Thomas's pull list, but it's wild. This is all kinds of like wild. 8 Billion Genius is so fun.
It's so funny, dude. It's such a good book.
It really is. I'm really enjoying it. This
I like
last
that.
one, I probably get more phone calls about. That's not Fortnite related. If it's a phone call and it's about a comic book, it's not Fortnite.
We don't have any Fortnite book Zero Wars over at the Greenville store, and I probably got 15 phone calls just on set. Have the Fortnite Marvel book?
Yep.
I was like, nope, not here. That's it.
Pull Town Called Terror. There you go, Ramel. Absolutely. All right. Our very last book, though, is West of Sundown, number 3. I get more phone calls at West of Sundown and people coming in being like, is West of Sundown out?
Not Fortnite.
Like, people don't understand. Well, besides Fortnite. People, I guess, are new to comics, but they're reading West of Sundown. So a lot of them don't know it's a monthly schedule. So a lot of
They
people are
probably
just
think
like,
it's weekly.
yeah, so they're just like, well, when's it come out? It should be out. It's definitely not. But
It definitely should not be out yet, dude. Top
Pull 8
comics
Billion
are wrong.
Genies. It didn't come out, but I
Yes.
definitely would actually absolutely let you know when it does.
Oh, dude, it's already on your pool. It's probably Ramel.
Yeah.
You best believe, man.
Yeah, Fortnite's bringing people to the store, which is fun. Bringing in so many people. to
Dude,
the
I'm
store.
happy it's at least making people find the comic book shop, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's nice.
Do you know what the gimmick of West of Sundown was?
No clue.
Vampires in the Wild Wild West.
Oh, but it's the West of
But it's
Sundown, so they
wet-
can't be. They
Because
can't
it's
be
in the
out.
Wild West. It's West of
And
Sundown.
they can't be out during the
They
daytime because
can't
they're
be out during the
vampires. Oh my
daytime
god!
because they're vampires.
How did I not know this?
And they're cowboys.
They're
I mean,
vampire cowboys.
It's I've been playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, dude, I always played that whole game.
Yeah, and I'm playing it again. It's so good. I'm big on cowboys right now.
What about Book Fett? That's like a western.
All Star Wars is like a western.
That's true.
That's what
Well,
it's on.
Kind of. Some of it.
Can't
Tatooine.
Star Wars podcast for another day. But for now, sorry, Ramel, we were getting excited about 8 Billion Genies.
Yeah, no, sorry. We're talking about how great it is.
But for now, thank you so much, everyone, as always, for joining us. Katie, you were there.
Katie, I can't wait till you get back here and Mike tells you that you're fired. Anyway,
that'd be an unfortunate turn of events. Can't wait till
I would feel so bad.
you've done too well.
Mike, you've done too good. I'm leaving in a month, Mike. What are you talking about? I can't be here for long.
Oh, it'll be good.
Oh,
All right,
so-
but yes, awesome. Thank you guys so much for being around. We love doing the show, love talking to all of you, and we will see you as always next week for another edition of Comic Talk.
Next week, and now we got to banter because the podcast is not going to end for a sec.
Y'all killed it. Thank
Yeah.
you, Jonathan. All right, now we're gonna banter until it disconnects us. See ya.
Katie was not amazing. I disagree.